Hey everybody, this is Mom H with Honey Hollow Homestead. Well, we just got back from picking up Chucky's meat, okay? And this is what we got. Let me see, hopefully I can get this. Everything's dark because we got Nicole coming through. But we got all this hamburger. I did not count the rolls. We got lots of ribeye steak. We got lots of T-bone steak. Let me see here. I had the chuck cut into steaks and all the other cuts left in the big pieces. I got the skirt, I got the flank steak, I got the shanks, which is this kind of thing here. This makes great stew meat, by the way, with the bones in it. Oh, it's wonderful. And then we got another hamper over there full of hamburger. All told, we got about, from what we can figure, about 358 pounds of meat. Okay, there's not a lot of bone here. Well, I did not have them debone anything. Okay, and I did have them save dog bones, soup bones, that kind of thing. But there's not a whole lot. Okay, this is mostly beef. You know, the meat. This is the ribeye, which is, that is a nice size for my husband and I, okay? We got a little fat on there. It's not real fatty. But I didn't feed him corn, okay? He was fed alfalfa and a little bit of sweet feed and a little bit of a calf manna type supplement. So he did not put a lot of fat on. I think that one has the most fat on it. And they were supposed to put 2 steaks in each. That must have been an odd number. Anyway, so we just got back. Things are still frozen, but I can tell with some pieces are starting to thaw out because we only had 2 coolers and one was just a small one. Everything else is in boxes and the cartons. So we are starting to thaw that out. Several packages of ribs. Now these are not beef rib. I mean the beef cattle ribs. There's not as much meat on them, but that's because he was a dairy breed. Okay. So there's not going to be as much meat on the ribs, but they're going to be tasty. All told, I think that's okay. We did all right. Somebody's trying to call in. Nobody important. Anyway, so yeah, that's all right. Now, what was our cost? Okay, our cost. Let's see if I can get this stuff. You guys are just not quite high enough. Let me see here. It's gonna be too high. I should have done this sooner. This is what happens when you can't edit. That should work a little bit better. Yeah, okay. Now, I know the lighting's not great. I'm sorry, but it's what we got to work with when it comes to light. Okay, so our cost was purchase of the calf, $85. I paid a vet to burn his horns off, okay? To put it blunt, it's called disbudding, and it didn't hurt him at all. Okay, I was there. I watched the whole thing. It didn't hurt him. He never flinched. So that was $5. So that's $90. Okay. It cost us $50 for the killing and the eviscerating. Okay, and then it's 67 cents a pound for the processing. Okay, his hanging weight was 400 pounds. Based on the calculation of how much they charged us, we figure his butchering weight, all the meat together, was 358 pounds. Okay, so that's 358 pounds of meat. That's not bad. So, and that cost us today $290. So $290 plus $90 is, what did you say the amount was? $380. That's $380. And what did you figure the amount per pound was?
$5, $10 a pound.
Somewhere around $1.10 a pound. Now, of course, it's going to be a little bit more than that because I don't know. There's no way to calculate how much hay he ate because he ate what I had here anyway for the horse, for Honey, and for the goats. Okay? And I fed him whatever I fed the goats. Okay? And the goats get fed alfalfa, a little bit of sweet feed, just a handful, and they get beet pulp. He didn't get beet pulp. Okay? And a little bit of a calf manna type stuff, which is like that much. Okay? So, and he got fed once a day up until near the end, where I was feeding him more alfalfa twice a day. Okay? But that's all. And the cost, he ate, like I said, not nearly as much as maybe someone who's feeding them cow, the cattle feed and corn. So I don't know how his meat's going to taste. I've been told this since I fed him alfalfa, it's going to be a sweeter meat. I don't know. I'll have to get back to you on that. So anyway, that's our haul from raising our own steer. Oh, let me not forget this, is that he was a bottle calf, but I did not buy milk replacer. He was put on my dairy goat who had lost her kid. Okay, she's a Saanen, so she gives lots of milk. She was giving like a gallon a day. Okay, way more than what we needed. So I just put the bottle calf on her, and he nursed her as he could get to her. And she supplied him for the first 12 weeks that I had him. And then I weaned him off a little early because he was starting to get a little rough on her. But anyway, so that was the cost. If I had to buy milk replacer for him, that would have changed everything because milk replacer is very expensive. Will I do this again? I'm still thinking on it. But I don't know that I will put him on the goat. If I do this again, it'll be milking the goat, or goats plural, and offer him the milk in a bottle bucket or something, okay? But that's like, it depends. So anyway, this is Mom H with Honey Hollow Homestead. This is what you get when you raise a Jersey steer, okay? And I had him for about 18 months. Okay, so he's about 18 months old when I had him butchered. If I kept him out a little bit longer, I might have gotten a little bit more meat, but then I would have had to feed him over the winter. So I'm very happy with what we got. Perfect size meat for us, steaks and whatnot. It's great. So yeah, talk to y'all later.